I would like first just start like how did you decide on the stories? I mean, how did you choose the ones you had? And then tell me about some of the kind of most remarkable kind of meetings you had.
Yeah. Well, I have a secret paper that I have to burn over here because I have listed all the interviews and what was the interested and what's not. So I have to burn that paper later. I make the points, of course. I read all the interviews through and see what I listed all the age group and hobbies and everything what they want. And is the story interested or not? And choose by that and everything. What totally different.
What makes a story interesting for you?
It a little bit depends because there was let's say a girl who has only one little tattoo, but the story was so fascinating about, of course. That.
Tell us about the story.
I like the priest, as you can see, Mariana. Yeah, he was having only a one pikkumy in his food, and that's for let's say he liked laugh the kids when he was moving that pikkumy on that, and kids like that tattoo a lot and everything. So and there are people who are head to toe tattooed, of course, and they have a different story on that. That every point they look a little bit. If you let's say like Jenny, the book author, I looked at tattoos. It looks like that she didn't have making any sense of those tattoos, but everyone was having some story and everything. Somebody has one big story and somebody has many small stories or life events tattooed on the skin, and that was really remarkable for me at one point. Yeah.
Hey, Tommi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I was just wondering, two-part question. First part, this is something that came about because you wanted to put a lot of your energy into something and work with friends and collaborate and make something that wouldn't have otherwise existed. Do you think this story, had this story not come along, is it something where you would have directed that energy towards something else? Like, were you ripe to do something? And how important was the actual story, or would it have been something else?
No. Let's say I see. Of course, I could put my energy on otherwise or somewhere else, but I see that this was a good project to make with my friends. I could use their help and everything. I know that they are good photographers and everyone. So I just noticed that, hey, Behi could do this and Samu could make this good and everything. I just noticed that the puzzle was only getting along, so it was just, yeah.
The right time.
Yeah, it's the right time, yeah.
The second part is you said you're not a movie guy. You're not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So have you now lost your innocence?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Probably I have, yeah.
How about what will be your next movie?
Let's see. I want to take vacation now. Maybe I'll go on summer holiday now. So let's see.
Have some holidays.
Yeah, but of course I have been thinking, of course, the next phase. I have been curious about choosing the interviews, of course, making new interviews. Maybe a people who doesn't, maybe a, let's say, people who are, they are only one people. Let's say like, there is a rabbit hunter over here in the city. I want to interview him, make a 2-minute movie or something. Take small interviews of the interesting people. Maybe that's one or two.
So you
maybe.
Fell in love with telling stories.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, and listen people what they have to say and everything. Yeah. let's say, maybe this or something else, let's say.
Any question?
A private question.
Okay.
Just for you.
Okay.
Have you got yourself a tattoo? And would you, after these stories, would it be a bigger or smaller step to take one?
Yeah, I have 3 tattoos, small ones. Yeah. One is, let's say, 15 years old on my back, and I have my dog's palms in my back because they are always constantly in my back, spiritually. I mean, so that's why. Of course, maybe I have dreamed a whole hand tattooed. So let's say, at some point I will have. I have heard that this documentary has been raised about a little bit tattoo fever. If you watch it, you want it more. Yeah, so. Oh.
Did you find in talking to the women that there was like a common theme or idea that sort of went through all of like either why they got the tattoos or what made them important, how they chose a design or something along those lines? Was there something in common?
Let's say, maybe of course love and family of course was the common subject and everything, but it was big range what they have in tattoos. There was a girl who didn't have any, he only wanted color skin. He didn't have any explanations for them. He forgot those tattoos when he has I have a beaver somewhere. What? It's just forgot. And there was a family member, I mean, sorry, but now I know the stuff. But yeah. But it was me. Okay. And of course, there was home moms that were having birthdays and everything for their child and everything. They carried a lot for themselves. So it was total range of these meanings, what they're having. No meaning to really deep meanings, let's say this way.
Second last question.
Hello.
Hello.
So since you have no background on documentaries or like filmmaking that
Yeah.
much, was it like you had the script, then you did the filming, but the crux is always the editing process. So how difficult was that, or was it just smooth sailing? Or
You mean the editing process?
Yeah, because you have like 21 hours of interviews. So was it hard to actually put the puzzle together?
Yeah. It was, but the transcriptions was key for me, to written down all the interviews. Then I read them in the bus or something. I read and pointed out that's really interesting. Of course, Jenny, the book author, helped me a little bit on what's interesting and what's not. And of course, I trusted my intuition that this would be an interesting thing to tell to the people and everything. So I think
I could still squeeze one in. What did we just say? Or yeah, I want to ask the stupid question of like,
not the beavers, no.
Not the beavers. That wasn't stupid. That was good.
Yeah, no, that was stupid.
No, like just after long run, the sport journalist always asks like, how do you feel right now?
I feel really thankful for my friends and everything. Yeah, and of course I'm relieved of this 2 years journey. Of course, that. But mostly I'm really relieved. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being
Thank
here. Thank you.